think and 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 think. Just think! Hey! Hi! Thanks for tuning into
Downstage
Left
with
Bonbon
and
Koko,
where
we're
sharing
our
secrets
of
theater
in
the
community.
Oh, I'm Bonbon.
I'm Koko.
Hey, that took 9 takes.
9 takes.
If you knew that musical we were singing earlier,
Hashtag name that musical.
At DL with BK on our Twitter.
Or on Facebook or YouTube, whichever you find accessible.
That works, yeah. So we're part of an improv troupe.
We are, indeed.
Called, well, it's not on our
shirts.
It's not
on our shirts, but it's I Think Improv.
Yes, and we have shows every month at Elm Street Cultural Arts Village. You can find out more in the link provided at in our little info box. But we do the first Friday of every month, which is actually today. We have a show at 9 o'clock. Both Jillian and I will be there, so we hope you're there.
Yeah.
We have a show today at 9 o'clock, and then we do the third Thursday of every month at Reformation Brewery.
Yes, we do, and we have a good old time taking over the brewery and making some people laugh while drinking good-fashioned beer.
Yeah, local.
Good old-fashioned beer.
Speaking of local beer, we actually do lots of different things, not only just improv. We do things like sing songs.
Yeah. So at the brewery this past time, we kind of took over the brewery a la musical style.
Woo!
And we wanted to share a little clip with you right now. Oh, what to drink? IPA, I can't think. Belgian and light beer stinks. It's gross, local is the way to go.
Wasn't that great?
I loved it. I had so much fun singing it.
Yeah, it really was fun.
Really, that's all that I
We also did other things where we interviewed some people.
We did.
So we're going to show you part of that interview now.
Mountains?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Isn't St. Patrick about a guy that brought like people back to life or something?
No, he's a guy who chased the...
Potatoes!
Okay. But you'll have to join in the next third Thursday that we do Brouhaha every third Thursday. We have a special one. It's different every time, so we're excited about that one. We also have another show that we're in.
We do have another show we're in.
A week of shows right now.
This is a lot.
The next couple of weeks
we
have a lot of shows.
We have our children's I Think on Tour show coming up. I know it's hard. It's a lot. Where we provided improv to thousands of children at schools in Georgia.
Yes.
Here in Georgia.
Yes, and we ask the children to write stories ahead of time, and we perform their stories live for them
on stage.
And make plays. We also perform other skits, but this is the last time that it's being called I Think, because Elm Street Cultural Arts Village is taking the tour and expanding it into something called Rep Tour, which is our repertory touring company. They're going to do not just elementary schools, but...
Not Reptar.
Gotta find that Reptar!
Reptar! Okay, sorry.
Click on the link. No, I'm just kidding. There's no link. But Rep Tour is happening,
It sure is.
But we are doing the last time with I Think. We are doing our last 2 shows, which is Tales of the Wolf and the Lost Stories of Dr. Seuss, and also improvising your stories. So check that out in all of our description stuff. We have lots of shows, lots of links, all the improv. I've been in a part of improv for a while now. If I could count back, I've done improv almost as much as I started. I started theater my freshman year of high school.
Okay.
So, what, maybe like 14 or something. I started getting into the improv stuff. Well, I watched Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Of course, I did too. Grew up on that.
Yeah, I loved Drew Carey and Ryan Stiles, Colin Mockery.
Hysterical.
I actually went to their school in Canada. It was kind of cool.
That's
or not their school, like where they performed. It was neat. It was in...
She's not Canadian.
I can't think of the town right now.
If
you know the town, you can hashtag. Because I'm going to forget. It's going to pop up in a second.
And I have been doing improv pretty much since I've been in college. We didn't really have any improv in high school when I was in my theater company. We did a few things. We learned about it, played some games every now and then, but we didn't have like an improv troupe or anything like that you could participate in. I mainly started in college. I did a little bit with the improv troupe there. I wasn't really involved, but I did some of their meetings sometimes in the games. But more so, I got involved with you at formerly known as TLAC, when we had TLAC, which we started. I was founding member.
Art Center improv troupe.
I still have my sweatshirt
I still have mine too.
But
What was your nickname?
Fortissimo.
Oh, that's right. I was Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles. It was great. Don't ask.
That doesn't, yeah.
Yeah. Don't ask. Hashtag. Don't ask. Don't
Don't
ask.
ask.
So yeah, that's, I mean, and I've been doing it ever since, you know, and I did a lot of improv up in New York because I loved it so much. I wish I'd had the time or money to do UCB up there, but I just did not. It's expensive.
There were a lot of times on stage where I wish I could have known some things. My first show, if you didn't know already, was Annie, and we used a live dog playing Sandy.
Never a good idea.
And we only had 3 shows because it was a high school performance, so we did a weekend. But the very last, the dog stayed with me, so the dog knew me, and I tried to train it to like crawl on its legs and, you know, like looking like it was wounded, but not really. So there was a point where you have to call the dog. Yeah. Annie has to call the dog. The officer's like, that's not your dog. And she's like, well, if it's your dog, then call him. And she gets down and she puts the dog and she walks away and she says, Sandy, come here, boy. Come on, Sandy. And Sandy would walk to Annie. Well, the last show, the dog walked in the opposite direction when I called the dog and walked to the dog trainer. And I didn't know what to do. Like, I was like, like completely, and the officer was like, you should just try that again, and I was like, so I walked off stage to go get the dog, bring the dog back, sit the dog down, called the dog looked to the trainer, and then walked towards me, and I was like, oh yay, the audience, you know, uproaringly applause. I cried backstage, my mascara ran, I felt like I ruined everything.
You ruined the show.
Yes.
And I don't have a similar moment where I felt like I ruined a show like that, because I just kind of ignored things like that, I think. But I do have a moment where improv kind of saved me, kind of, because my other fellow actors in this scene did not keep composure. But there was one scene, I did High School Musical back in the day, and there's one scene where I'm supposed to look at a picture that's on a laptop that one of the actors brings. Well, the actress that was supposed to bring the laptop for us to look at didn't bring the laptop.
Of course.
We had nothing. We had a notebook, right? So in the middle of the scene, I'm thinking this entire time, because I'm not singing in this song, so in my mind I'm going, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Because my line was supposed to be like, he's just a boy, or something like that, because she's supposed to show me a picture of him. So I'm like, what am I going to say? 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 So that finally the moment comes when I'm supposed to say the line, and I nervously yell out, he's just a boy! And like, that wasn't the line. I don't know what it was. And every single one of the girls starts busting out laughing. But in my nervousness, you know, it made sense to me to say he's just a boy, because they're trying to convince me to not be involved with him.
Yeah.
So I was like, that line works in the context of the song, and there's no picture to reference, so I just, you know, but they couldn't keep composure. It was the funniest moment. I wish it was on video, but it's not. But it was just one of those moments.
Mine's on video.
That my improv skill came out, and the first line that popped into my head, it just made everybody giggle. It's the tension.
Hey, so random hashtag?
Random hashtag. Okay, we've got a random hashtag on my broken phone. I broke my phone. I'm getting a new one today, don't worry. Okay, so random hashtag.
Okay.
I think I can.
I think I can.
Here we go. I think I can. 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 Now the internet's not going to cooperate.
I think I can.
Oh, this is cute. Love the necessary hard work.
I think
I can.
I think that's good.
Bye!
Bye! Bonbon and Koko!
Wait a minute.
Where?
So...
Where?
Oh, where? Thanks
for
tuning
in
to
Downstage community?
In the community.
Sharing our secrets of theater in the community.
Take 3!
Take 4?
Take 4? Take 3. Take 4?
Who knows?
Hey!
Hi!
Crap! This might take a while.
That's okay.
Hey!
Hi!
Thanks
for...
No, I went. Okay,
take 7!
Hey!
Hi!
Thanks
for
tuning
into can be one word too.
It's not, because this isn't into.
I know.
It's
into the woods.
To grandmother's house.
I am improv.
I am improv.